In a quiet village surrounded by tall palm trees and dusty roads, lived a little boy named Chinedu. A boy who had no father, no mother, and no one to call his own. While other children ran freely through the village, laughing and playing, Chinedu carried the weight of a life that was too heavy for such a small child. After his parents died, Chinedu was taken in by his uncle, but his uncle's wife treated him like a stranger. No kindness, no warmth, no love. Every morning before the sun rose, the small boy was already walking, fetching water, carrying firewood, cleaning, running errands until his tiny legs trembled with exhaustion. One evening, after a long day of work, Chinedu returned home hungry. Inside the house, his cousins were eating hot rice and stew. The smell filled the air. But for Chinedu, his aunt threw him a small dry piece of cassava.
Take this and go outside.
His stomach ached, but the pain in his heart hurt even more. Slowly, Chinedu walked away from the house. He sat beneath a giant iroko tree at the edge of the village. The night was silent, the moon washed from above, and then the little boy began to cry. Not the cry of a stubborn child, but the cry of a broken soul.
Mother, why did you leave me alone?
His voice trembled through the darkness, and that cry reached the heavens.
An old woman appeared from the shadows, leaning on a wooden stick. Her eyes were gentle. My child, why are you crying like this?
I was so scared.
His hunger, his pain, his loneliness.
The old woman listened quietly.
My son, I am very hungry. Do you have something to give me?
Chinedu looked down at the only food he had, his tiny piece of cassava. It was all he had, all he would eat that night. But slowly he broke it into 2 pieces and placed half in the old woman's hand.
Please take this, Mama.
Even in his pain, even in his hunger, the orphan still chose kindness. Suddenly, a warm golden light surrounded the old woman.
The air shimmered.
The wind moved through the trees. Before Chinedu's eyes, the old woman transformed into a glorious spiritual being. Child, I was sent to hear the cry of the oppressed. You had nothing, yet you gave everything. Your tears have reached the heavens, and your suffering ends tonight. The very next day, the village elders heard of Chinedu's suffering. They gathered the entire village. When the truth was revealed, everyone was shocked by the cruelty of the aunt.
No child should suffer like this.
The chief spoke with anger.